Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all. What's up, y'all? Happy Wednesday. Happy winning Wednesday. Yo, how come I feel like I ain't seen y'all in a minute? Yo, I really feel like it's been a minute. Whole time we just did that family league training yesterday. So if you was on that training yesterday, shout out to you. But yo, what's up, man? Hey yo, I hope somebody came to win today, yo. Like, seriously, yo. I really hope somebody knows that their blessing is right around the corner and all you gotta do is hold on, yo. Like, yo, I hope somebody is just feeling so good about life and where they going, yo. Let me shut up, yo. Let me shut up, cause y'all don't even understand where I'm at right now, yo. What's up, yo? How y'all feeling though? Man, listen, it's good to be alive right now. It's good to be here right now, yo. It's good to have breath in your body, yo. It's good to have an able body. All those things that people like to take for granted sometimes, yo. Like even our next breath, yo. It's good to be able to take that. And I hope that somebody is doing something good with it. I hope that somebody is deciding that they don't want to waste any more time, that they don't want to just be in a mediocre state, yo. I hope that somebody is deciding that they want to do more with their life, yo, and that they want to make impact and that they want to help other people. When I tell you, yo, it's so much that we all could be doing to collectively help other people. We ain't got no time for nothing less. We ain't got no time for anything less. Yes, Nisi Poo, always about the bigger picture, y'all. And we got some great opportunities coming down the line. I can't wait to talk more about those. And my people that's like consistent on like winning Wednesdays, thriving Thursdays, focus Friday, like consistent, like you be here on a regular basis. Let me tell y'all something. We just got a new little shipment of MacBooks. So I'm gonna be reaching out to y'all, seeing who need this resource. And if you need that resource, we're gonna take care of you. We're gonna make sure that you set up to succeed. So when I tell you, yo, blessings on blessings on blessings. Yes, and I'm not gonna make no post about that until I make sure that the people that's consistent is taken care of first. I'm gonna make sure that y'all good first. So definitely be watching out for that because that's a whole big blessing right there. Dr. K, yep, y'all don't even know how I feel about Dr. K, y'all. Yo, that's my heart, especially today, and she know why. Definitely shout out Dr. K. But what's up, y'all? How y'all feeling, yo? It's so good to see y'all. Chaos Smoothies in that top spot. What's up, Chaos Smoothies? How you get up there, yo? You always in ATL. Yo, don't it feel like a little bit, yo, Kev didn't even leave, yo? Don't it feel like that just a little teeny bit? Like we definitely miss her presence here in Baltimore. Like we know that she's not here in Baltimore, but she definitely still make it a point to show up consistently. And like that is just amazing, yo. Definitely can't say enough about that. Yo got that top spot though. Breathing that top spot and yes. I love to see it, yo. Gemma the dilemma. What's up, Gemma? Yo, y'all know today is the higher day. So at the regular winning Wednesday, y'all already know Gemma and Sid gonna pick it up and take off with it. I can't wait because their sessions be like my favorite, yo. Breezy, what's up, Breezy? Good to see you. How you feeling, yo? How you feeling, yo? Cows, what's up, Cows? Hey, yo, anybody that's going to be a part of the new year-round program, yo, you should already be regularly attending Winning Wednesdays, Thriving Thursdays, Focus Friday, yo. Like, you should already put that on your schedule. We got some stuff lined up for y'all, and it's going to be good. And cross your fingers, y'all. We might be doing a few things in person for year round. So I'm super, super, super excited for all of our new fellows that's going to be joining us for this up and coming year round, yo, because it's going to be crazy. You heard me. Crazy. Yo, what's up, yo? How you feeling, yo? Good to see you. Tizzy Tay, I got you on the link. Yeah, anybody want the link, yo? Yes, let's get to it, yo. Tizzy Tay, I got you, yo. Marta General, what's up, Marta General? Good to see you. Good to see you. Nisi Poo, what's up, Nisi Poo? How you feeling, yo? Tizzy Tay, what's up, Tizzy Tay? I got you on that link too, yo. Don't even stress. I got you. Tanner, what's up, Sad Sada? How you doing, yo? Good to see you. Track Star, what's up, Track Star? Asita, yo. Asita gonna be in the year round, y'all. Asita gonna be in the year round. What's up, Asita? Yo, I finally got to put a face to the name with Kels, yo. I was so excited. The hire, yo, the new hire situation, cohort 3, yo. I ain't even about to lie. Hey, Kels, you already know. Listen, you already know. I can't say it. I gotta hear it, yo. Reading it just not even helping me out. That's a Sutter. Hold up, is that right? Did I just get it right? A Sutter? She messing me up. Asita, we here, yo. You know what it is, yo. We here. But this not yo, let me get on and tell you how to say, yo, stop playing, yo. Stop playing, yo. Yeah. Asate. Y'all messing me up, yo. Don't give me the crying faces because y'all messing me up, yo. Me and Asita ain't had no problems, and then here y'all come with y'all grammar. Yo, here y'all go with y'all phenomenon. What? Hold up. Oh, I just said it right. Okay. All right. Anyway, yo. Moving right along, yo. I feel like cohort 3 and higher really about to be the one. Like, seriously, like all winners, all strong players. I feel like this about to be the first cohort where we ain't got to find nobody. So I'm super, super, super excited. Yo, you can't come to the cookout, Breezy Breeze. That's detrimental, yo. That's crazy. Yo, oh man, yo. Yeah, yo. Listen. The grill man was like, make sure you get me the chicken the night before so I can marinate it. I'm like, whoosh. Say no more. Say no more. Yeah, Saturday about to be a good time, yo. It's about to be like one of the last times we're going to be able to see each other like in that type of setting. So I'm super, super, super excited. And yes, yo, that higher meeting was everything. And I'm super excited for Team 3 because when I tell y'all, Dr. K got some things on the horizon for higher. Like, if you're not ready, just be ready, yo. And not just for Baltimore, but the vision that Dr. K has for higher to be a centerpiece when it comes to healing, like in different cities that are hurting. Because like we not the only city that's dealing with this crap. Like you look at places like Chicago and like beyond, like, yo, it's plenty of other cities that are hurting all over this that need what higher has. And I'm a firm belief that it's only because of the pandemic right now that higher ain't been on the plane nowhere to go somewhere and do these presentations and to do these trainings and stuff, because they've really already been doing national conferences, y'all. They already been talking to people from a global perspective. So that's only going to get bigger and better. And not only do you have a chance to make a big impact in a space where it's so needed, but yo, them higher checks. You talking about being able to invest in yourself, being able to generate your own revenue and your own wealth. Like, yo, and how you're not even running like at full capacity, like at full speed right now, and people are making pretty good money right now with it. Imagine if they really stepped on the gas. Imagine if everybody was a A player. Y'all not even ready for that, y'all. Hey, Marta General, I feel you on that. That just hit my icebox, yo. A lot of young people died this year here in the city. Absolutely, y'all. And we just had a quadruple shooting. All young people. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, yo. You definitely hit my icebox on that one. But what's up, Finn? Tay Bands. What's up, Tay Bands? Checking in from DC on Howard University campus. What's up, Rouse? Yo, good to see you, Rouse. How you feeling, yo? Kayla, what's up, Kayla? How you doing, yo? Hey, yo, and we all got to do something, yo, and we all got to play a part. Y'all see my mother in here, yo. What's up, Ma? Now, y'all, why is y'all working my mother to death like that, yo? Got her putting up. Ma, you could just say hi, everybody. That's going to cover everybody. She giving y'all little special shout outs. But like, seriously, yo, like for real, we all got a part to play, and we all got to feel a sense of responsibility when it's coming to like these murders and just the state of our city. Like, we all got to feel the weight of that, and we all got to feel like we are accountable to being a part of the solution. Because if you aren't a part of the solution, then you automatically a part of the problem. Especially if you're sitting on the sidelines. If you're sitting on the sidelines not doing anything, like, yo, you might as well be the person pulling the trigger. You might as well be, yo. So definitely, if you say that you about it and you're going to help, then like be that. Do that. Like really be about it. And also, y'all, I got a call from a school, yo. Are y'all familiar with the Girls Leadership School? The Girls Leadership School. They downtown, I believe called Bliss, if I'm not mistaken, but I don't know what the acronym stand for. But anyway, yo, talk to the principal today, yo, and the principal is just like so in love with Heart Smiles. Yes, thank you, Tizzy Tay. That's exactly what it is. Baltimore Leadership School for Women. Yes, thank you, K.R. Smooth. That's exactly what it is. Principal so in love with Heart Smiles, yo. The principal like, yo, forget an after-school program. We need Heart Smiles in our building all day, every day. We're going to get like a classroom space or whatever just for us to kind of like be stationed at. So if we need to sit down at a desk or put our stuff at or whatever like that. But we are going to have full access to the school as if we were part of the staff. So, yo, talk about major moves. So I'm going to be looking for maybe 2, possibly 3 heartbeats. I got to get the contract and everything together. Possibly 3 heartbeats, 2 to 3 heartbeats that want to be a part of that situation. And really what it is it's mentoring all day long. Hey, yo, Marta General says, so that's our new Bloomberg. That's not our new Bloomberg, but definitely like with that type of access and with that type of footprint in that school, we'll be able to pretty much have that as an option. Like if we wanted to do like events and all that type of stuff like that. But really, the principal wants us in there mentoring those girls, really working with those girls. Like, and it's serious because they are a middle school and high school. So you're talking about girls from the 6th grade all the way up. So I'm definitely going to be tapping on like 2, maybe 3. But hey, Jim of the Dilemma, I would love for you to be in there. What's up, Donovan? I would love for you to be in there, y'all. But unfortunately, I'm gonna need heartbeats who are out of school. Yeah, I know, yo. I know, yo. I'm gonna need some heartbeats who are out of school because basically, it's basically like a full-time job. So we would literally be there from Ayo, not you can miss a couple days. Then I would have Polly on my line asking me where the dilemma at. But yo, talk about real life experience. If the schools were up to speed like they should be, they would give you one day outside of the classroom to do stuff like this, to where as though you getting that real world experience and you put in the skills that they teaching you to actual use in a real life place. So like if our schools was caught up to where we needed to be, it wouldn't be nothing to write you a letter and say, hey, this is a part of your school experience because it's a part of your learning experience. You just in this particular space on this particular day. I would love to be able to do that. And I don't know the principal at Poly, but if the principal would be willing to do something like that, like a work study type situation, like I would be, yo, that would be amazing because we need mentors who are going to be consistent and like really take the time to build the relationships with these young women. And not just girls, y'all. So I'm looking to have at least one boy in the mix too, because they also need positive relationships with boys and male role models. Yeah. Track star, yeah. Like any schools that y'all go to, like my heartbeats that's consistent with like winning Wednesdays, thriving Thursdays, focus Friday. Like if y'all said that y'all wanted this opportunity, yo, hands down, you be on the high priority list in terms of consideration. But like it'll be like a real job on that day because you will be getting there at 8 o'clock and you will be leaving at about 4 o'clock. Some days you might leave at 5 o'clock because we would be attending like all the staff meetings and all the stuff that the regular staff do. We would be doing it. Yeah, man, like service hours and stuff like that too. It could be counted for as that. Like any and everything that you could possibly get in terms of credits, like that's exactly what it should be. But it's a big task. It's a big task. It's a big task. And yo, you're gonna be able to get your coins too. So the minimum pay, the minimum is going to be around like $30 an hour. That's going to be minimum. Most likely it's going to be a little more than that, but we not going below $30 an hour for that type of position. But let's get my man's Tizzy Tay on here, y'all. We got so much more to do, so much more to talk about, y'all. Tizzy Tay.
Hey y'all, hey Miss Joni.
How you feeling?
Um, uh, okay, I guess. It could be better though, but I know it might seem like I've been MIA just a little bit, like not showing up, not being consistent.
Yeah, talk to
And
us.
I
We
told
missed
myself
you.
accountable for that because it's like you never know. I started my college writing class.
Congratulations.
Yeah, I started my
You
college
a
writing
sophomore
class.
this year.
Yeah, I started it with University of Maryland. So it was like once they saw my name, and then it was a lot. Like it's a lot of like excitement with that. It's a lot of like downfalls and things like that. But the main reason why I came on here is because like it's a lot of things going on in my school, and I understand. I go to Vivian T. It's a medical school, basically females like everywhere or whatever. Like you'll turn on Baltimore Street or Calhoun, you'll see a female with scrubs on. You barely see boys with scrubs on, but like I've been trying to hold like myself like accountable, actually going to school, trying to handle classes, hard smiles like Winter Wednesday, Thursday, Thursday, and things like that. Even though I can go over and watch it and still take notes on Thriving Thursday or Winter Wednesday on what everybody's talking about. But it's like I personally need to be here with the family or whatever. Long story short, I go to Vivian T, and I had brought it up on yesterday when we was talking about with the family league or whatever. But it's getting to a certain point where I just got news that I'm a threat to the school. And I know, like I'm a boy and boys could be threats, but it's no.
You the last person that's a threat. Y'all, I just sent y'all the link, y'all. Yes, please come on here, y'all. Please, please come on here. And he talked about this yesterday, y'all. You gotta not know this boy to even put him in the category of being a bully. I'm not saying that he's perfect. None of us are perfect, yo. We all got our stuff. But for somebody to call him a bully, to put him in a place of being a bully, could never happen, yo. Could never happen. That's Yeah, I know track star. It's just crazy. He gonna come on and explain. He was talking about it yesterday. So like it was like some friction and stuff that was happening. Here you go, he back. But he was explaining to us yesterday. But it's just all like, yo, how deaf can you be and not knowing your students and who you dealing with to label him of all people as a freaking bully? Come on,
It
man.
was like, so I had went to school or whatever, and the people that I hang around is females, and I'm obviously talk to my friends in school and things like that. So long story short, the girl had came to school with some Alexander McQueen's on. I don't care what you come to school on or with, as long as you got some shoes on, glad, like I don't care. So it was a whole bunch of argument going on with the girl's shoes and things like that. And me being class president, they was over there fighting. So I know because my English teacher said, like, good, thank you for doing it, but like the next time, don't hop in and don't bring it up. Just let them fight and let like an administrator come in and bring it up. So I'm like, right. So ever since then, a couple weeks later, my name constantly keep getting brought up in drama that I have nothing to do with. I'm in all AP classes, so it's like AP is very sectioned off from your regular 10th grade classes. We're on the first floor and the second floor. Main classes is on the third floor. My trade is on the second floor. So I'm basically on the first and second floor all day. So, and I'm not even around certain people to even create drama. So ever since then, so after they got done fighting or whatever, they had to take it down to North Avenue. And when they took it down to North Avenue, I got caught out of class talking about something. Oh, you need to write a statement because you keep getting brung up on the situation. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna bring it up about my statement on my side, and I don't have nothing to do with. So I brung it up or whatever. And next thing you know, she had sent me home. I got the little slip on my bill, whatever, basically saying I had the right to go home. She sent me home. My mother didn't tell me to come home. She said, "Oh, I feel like you shouldn't stay for the rest of the day," so she sent me home. So I'm like, okay, so that means I missed third, fourth, and fifth period with no explanation, no work on Google Classroom, and I got marked absent. I didn't get marked for excuse absence, none of that. So after that or whatever, I had came home and explained to my mother like what's going on or whatever. And then she was like, well, you know what you didn't do, you know what you did do, you know what you need to fix, and you know what you need to reflect on. So I was like, right. So I had went in my room, had basically not like sectioned myself off from everybody, but I was basically writing down like how I felt because that's the only way how I can get it out. So after that, I took a quick nap and I got up, and this was before the family league meeting or whatever. So I had got up and my mother was in my face saying, "Oh, you suspended for 3 days." I said, "How?" She said, "Because somebody filed a bullying report on you." I said, "I'm not bullying nobody. Like you got to know me to be like, I got bullied myself, and I don't want nobody to experience. I don't want nobody to experience it like that. Like me bullying somebody don't like come like it don't even come from me. So how out of everybody in that school I get suspended, and then it's like I had to like I'm all over West Baltimore by myself. Had to catch the bus or lift by myself. Don't got no family member. Well, I do my aunt live down the street, but still, it's no like I'm being labeled as a threat and a bully to the school. I just got word from two people that go to my school. I better come into school with my head high because they trying to jump me and all this and all that. And I'm like, for
Mhm.
something I didn't say or for something I didn't do, it was a lot. Uh, she was like, I didn't like. You could tell when you about to get suspended from a city school because they're going to send you home before you even have your papers or whatever. So I'm like, I'm not even suspended. I haven't got no papers, so I'm not even worried about it. I wakes up, oh, you suspended for 3 days. And it's like I could be inside of a school, not saying nothing, and my name get brung up. Today I wasn't inside the school and my name still getting brung up in conversations. I'm not there to defend myself. I told everybody like I'm over it. I'm done. Stop bringing my name up in conversations because if my name continue to get brung up saying Dante said this or Dante say that, they're gonna remove me from Baltimore City Schools completely. So now I'm so called labeled as a threat to the school. Oh, I better walk in the school Monday morning with my head high. And I'm like, that's even if they let me inside of that school. Because now my principal sent my stuff over to Connections, and Connections is a skill school. It's not a school that can help me get my certification early or anything like that. It's stopping me from getting where I want to be.
Yeah. Yo,
And it's a lot more that goes into it, but I don't know.
that's ridiculous. Tizzy Tay, get the link to one of y'all Wisdom Wednesdays that y'all did over the summer. Send that link to your principal and say, yo, I just did a whole internship with the mayor's office. We basically were responsible for overseeing the 2021 Youth Works. And I was a mentor. Like, yo, this situation is completely out of control, blown out of proportion. Can we have a conversation? Because this is the person that you calling a bully. And send her that link, yo. And Mr. Jason, the head of MOED for the mayor's office, I'm pretty sure he would be more than happy to write a letter on your behalf, just basically testifying and confirming your character and who you are. Yo,
Right. And like what Charles said, instigators are murder, full of them. It's every school. And
crazy.
like the kids in ninth grade, they had the option to get inside of the school, but they had to sign up. Not a lot of kids came. But now since it's ninth, 10th, 11th, and 12th graders all in one small school, it's starting to create a problem. And everybody just getting a full of experience of high school. And I'm getting a full experience of high school. And it's like now it's a lot. And
Crazy.
you gotta walk with your not walk with your head high, but you gotta walk on understanding what you about to say. Who can you pick as your friends? And it's I don't know.
It's all right. Well, thank you so much for sharing your story and everything and shedding light. We got all the young kings on here today, yo. We got Marcus Allen, where you at? What's up, Marcus Allen? Shout out to Marcus Allen, y'all. Send him good vibes. He got a job interview tomorrow. But what's up, Charles, Big 16? Let's get Naeem and then Relly Wells and then Finn. What y'all gotta say, man? I love to see it. Boy, he's stepping up, y'all. I'm not used to this. Oh, Naeem went dark on us. Go ahead, Relly Wells.
No, I gotta do something. That's why I went off.
Oh, okay. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay.
Do what you want to
All
do.
right, all right. He'll be back though. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. What's up, man?
Okay, I'm just making sure because my internet be trash and everything. But how y'all feeling today? Right now, I'm on this live. I thought why not hop on? I was actually working on the Emacs PowerPoint, and then I was going to work on my higher PowerPoint as well while watching this live. So I'm on the grind a little bit for the remainder of the day. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But
Can you tell them what the EMAPS project is? They don't know what EMAPS is.
so basically, I do not remember the full name off the top of my head of the school, but it's going to be me, Finn, and it's going to be Jada. And every Wednesday or every other Wednesday of the week, essentially what we're going to be doing is we're just going to be going up to the school after school, and we're going to be teaching and giving advice to middle schoolers and giving them, the ideas and advice of leadership and basic things of that matter.
Okay, Finn, Jada, Riley Rose.
We on it. We on it, Miss Yoni. We're not gonna disappoint you. You can't be more nervous than us. We gotta talk about that too, because you was good. You had your nerves a little high for today, but unfortunately it got canceled, so we couldn't do it today. But
That's only because y'all already know General J can overpower the both of y'all. Yo,
No comment. No
No,
comment. You
Miss
know me
Joni,
and her.
please do not. Miss Joni, please do not. Do, eh, that's ever since I just got on just now. That's one of the most despicable, outrageous comments you just said. Out of both of my mans, Finn and Ralph. I'm gonna
hey
let you have it.
fam, what's up, fam? How you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I had to come over here and stand behind my man, Sissy Tay. They hating on the black kings in the schools. Because we
No, but
trying to do
really
something
though.
different. We trying to stand on a different cause. Now, breaking up a fight, I can understand. But, like, other than that, all the false accusation with the words and everything, that's wrong. And my advice for the situation would be, like, try to distance yourself from people in the school. Like, of course, you might have your friends, but make sure you keep it away because the same people you think you might be talking to on a friendly basis might be the same ones spreading rumors about you at school. So distance yourself. Definitely get that word into the principal because they probably want you to talk to them directly before they keep hearing things too. So your word would be stronger than anybody else's for real.
Come on now. Come on now. That reputation in that network, you better put it to work for you.
And they think since I got suspended for 3 days, they think I'm not coming to school because I'm scared. I'm like, it's no need to be scared. I'm not scared of anybody in the school. Not saying that I'm gonna be violent or fight anybody, but it's like the false accusations, like Finn was saying, like I'm not saying anything. I will walk past you in school and not say a daggone thing. My school is full of females, so it's like if you say something in the lunchroom or something, it's gonna spread. Even if you're saying it in first period, it's gonna spread within seconds. And that's the only thing you hear. Like somebody was smoking on the third floor, hotbox the boys' bathroom and everything. They they put us on lockdown, talking about some, oh, we could smell it all the way from the basement. But it's a lot. I know the school police, she telling me, I know you ain't say nothing. Because this is the second incident that happened with my name being in the mix of something that I had no control over. This is the second incident. And it's like, not necessarily saying I should transfer, but it's like if it's getting to a point where as though my name is being brought up into a situation when I'm inside of school or not in school, my name is floating around the school. And it's not a good look for me being president, class president. So no.
Right. Well, you being class president, that in itself is just like that should already make that doubt to the principal or whoever's trying to punish you in that kind of way to be like, are you sure? Or are we all sure that this is, who we're talking about, the class president? Like that in itself should kind of make them doubt that thought. But I don't know. Like Finn said, you just gotta reevaluate your circle. And I know, because of, the type of people in your school that things get around fast and stuff like that. But you just gotta really think about your circle again, and just reevaluate things and reevaluate the people that you hang with and just, think things over and be like, I might have to start distancing myself for a little bit or even, forever. Cause, you got this great pathway, besides this, you got your nursing thing going on at the same time. So you got to protect that at all costs because you want a good path right now. You don't want to mess that up.
I definitely can agree. Because it's not just like what Cam said, people going to talk regardless. And I know that people got the right to speak, but it's like understanding a simple fact that that person does not like regard in any of the situations that's going on. My name constantly keep getting brought up. The principal are like, oh, you suspended for 3 days. Like it was my mother coming in my room while I'm setting up for the call yesterday. She wants to say, oh, you suspended for 3 days. And I'm like, for something I didn't do. It's crazy. And it's like they went down North Avenue. She was like, it's not one person, it's multiple people. And me being a person I am, I'm trying to figure out who it is, why they do? And I'm like, I obviously know who it is, but I'm not gonna say nothing because it's like if I keep like putting attention to it, they're gonna obviously want to know why. Oh, why you suspended? And the same people that's asking why I'm suspended might be the same people that's going behind my back telling the same exact thing on what I said if I'm so called your friends. And I was thinking about that too, Cam. Like I was thinking like writing a letter and actually giving it to the principal and finding like the same exact like example that Miss Joni gave me, like you labeling me as a bully, me having a bully report on my name, which is gonna follow me for the rest of my school year, which might stop me from getting at Morehouse. Man, it's crazy.
Oh, Jazz said it's grown women at her job that talk.
Man, a lot of people just not happy with where they at, so they try and break somebody else down.
Come on now.
They really probably jealous of you.
That's
like you already said, you one of the only boys at the school. You one of the only boys at the school already, and you class president on top of that. I mean, it's a lot to hate on for real. You gotta stay on like your 10 toes. Make sure you stand on what's right, and you gotta make sure you're on your P's and Q's for real. Make sure you're not doing nothing that could even give somebody a thought that you was wrong in a situation. So you just gotta really be on top of your stuff, and you can do it for real if you really want to stay at the school. But you just gotta make a couple steps and try to leave some people alone that you might think your friend now. It might be hard, but
Yeah. That's crazy. Bro, you said you struggling over there. I might got something for you, yo.
Yo, Miss Joni, don't give me that hope. Don't give me that hope.
No, I might got
Don't
something.
tell me.
No, look. Actually, this is the box they came in. I haven't opened one up yet. I said I was gonna open one to see what they look like.
Is that a Wi-Fi router?
Since you said you struggling,
No, I know what it is.
It gotta be a Wi-Fi router.
No, it might be Rose. I'm about to see what it is. I'm about to open it up.
I take what I can get.
You coming Saturday? You coming Saturday?
Yeah. Let me know what's up.
PBK will be posted.
They don't let you know what's on Saturday. He wasn't coming, y'all. He wasn't coming.
He ain't know nothing about Saturday.
I forgot we had something going on this Saturday.
Mr. Elaborator wasn't on when I first made my announcement. When I first
I actually was on. I was on, but I'll be busy now. I be having a lot of stuff going on. But
Naeem, we just talking about I got you if you need a ride the other day.
Yeah, I was on a live yesterday. I was on a live. I'll be having a long day for real.
My college teacher asked me, can I do this call with some Baltimore City school? I think it was Renaissance or Reach, talking about some. Oh, can you the leadership? Because I guess they must saw Wisdom Wednesday, and they had brought it up to my attention. They was like, oh, I saw you on such and such. I was like, yeah, that was my internship. They like, oh yeah, you the boy that was on there with because they don't call her Cam, they say Chaos Smoothies.
Yeah,
Smoothies. I said, yeah, Cam. They was like, yeah, is it possible you can have this talk with this Reach with Reach and Renaissance Saturday at 9 a.m. I said, I did like it was floating in my head at one point. I was like, should I do it? Should I? Then I hit him with the how much I'm getting paid. But I had told him, yeah, but it's not even just about the money. It's about the knowledge that I'm gonna get for real.
Man, get your coins. Hey, Rouse, I feel like you ain't ready for this, Rouse. I just peeked in the box, y'all. I'm about to show you. I'm about to show you what's in the box, yo. Your troubles is about to be done and over with, y'all. Cause you definitely be consistent, so I know you deserve it. Let me show you what I got for you, Roddy Rouse. You ready for this, y'all?
Yo, got the pro.
You got a pro.
Roddy Rouse.
Bro,
Roddy Rouse. Is he still in? My man's a dropped off.
It was his phone.
Yo,
my man's your phone no more.
My man's done dropped off, y'all. Right. Hold on. Here he come. Here he come. Here he come. He coming back.
Oh, not there.
Ronnie Rouse.
Yo,
Yo.
am I here?
Who gonna be getting shut off their higher meetings?
Oh,
I'm about to
see
get
him
you
like
straight, yo.
there. Oh,
Ronnie Rouse. I'm about to get you straight. Ronnie Rouse, we about to get you. Hold on. Let me see. Let me see. Hold on.
Oh,
Dang, yo.
oh
Crush,
my
yo.
God. Is
Yo,
that what I
Crush.
think? You
Yo,
got Miss
Crush.
Jody. Miss Jody.
It is the upgraded joint, Cam. We over here sitting in the air. That's the upgraded joint.
Yo, that's the upgrade. Hey, yo, wow.
You really
Bro,
supporting
too
me
official.
like that, Miss Jody?
And you got the little touchscreen ball on the top. I like that.
Bro, you definitely
really
deserve
supplying
that.
Wow. You coming
That's
Saturday, Rose? Let me
He
put your
better. He better.
let me put your
Send
name
me your
on it.
address in the Tom, and I got you.
I'm not sending you a thing because if you wasn't already coming, that means we wasn't going to see you. Send you the address.
No,
I
I'm
done
being
posted it like every day.
That's how I know you don't follow my
Hey,
page.
yo,
I'm just playing.
yo.
I'm just playing. Pause.
I'm definitely coming. I'm definitely coming because for sure.
I just put it on the sticky. This Rouse. This one yours, yo. You know what? I might bring like 3 more with me too. I might hand out some surprises. I don't know. I gotta see who all there.
That's a bet. I
gotta see who all there. But this one yours, yo.
It's giving an extra blessing for somebody.
Man, listen, this is what it's about, yo. Blessings, yo. You show up consistently. You on Winning Wednesday, Thriving Thursday, Focus Friday. Then I know you investing in yourself. I know that you trying to do something bigger and greater than yourself. So when you show up to invest in yourself, we gonna show up to invest in you. Like that's how this thing works. That's how this thing.
How you think I got this?
Man.
Yo,
I ain't even know my man's bro was ready to get that. Like, bro, he ain't even been here for a year, and he been
showing, yo.
He on his top. He on his prime now. Like he not
been
playing.
showing up, yo. Is that
they got
a dilemma?
on here?
That might be a mistake. She might be on here early.
Right.
It was the way she had the phone
I
set
didn't know you
up.
was gonna put me in.
Oh,
I thought you was gonna
my
put me
bad.
back
All right,
in.
well, bye.
And she still got her mask on.
I still got
She
the
ready.
mask on.
And she locked and loaded.
Yeah.
It's okay.
My bad, because you was extra early. So I like maybe she had something to say. I don't know. But I can put you backstage. You want to go backstage?
I be losing track of time. I
Oh,
can go
wow.
back. I'm gonna let them have that shine, you know.
Bet. All
You
right,
let
yo, love to see it. Yes, yo, blessing people who be blessing you. Yeah, hey, yo, that's what it's about, yo. That's what it's about. You do what you can do when you can do it. So I'm just
really
happy to be able to. Oh yeah, of course, man. That's all you, y'all. That's all you. You
Naeem
deserve
was
it.
my man's Naeem was the main man that I was go to back and forth to. He was giving me that optimism. He was telling me that I was doing good here and there and da 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 da. Sometimes he get things and I'd be like, I'm already on it, bro. You already.
That's what I'm here to do, bro. I'm trying to make my people straight, like all the time.
Get y'all girl, y'all, cause now she talking crazy, yo. Get y'all girl, y'all. Not
Man.
the speech. Jim of the Dilemma, we going to just ignore you, y'all. We gonna get you right, Rouse. We gonna get you right. This won't be a problem, y'all.
Yes, it's the like. It's definitely giving bigger than birthday party. It's giving.
Stop.
It's giving than a birthday party.
Stop.
It's giving. Just when you go to Walmart and Target and you come out the store. Well, you meant to come in there for one thing and then you come out the store with more than 50 plus items. That's what it's Christmas at Miss Joni house.
Hey yo,
Bam.
chill, yo. And y'all could be right out there like Hoffman and Shaw's partying on the porch. Party on the porch, yo.
I'm gonna keep joining this live. This ain't gonna keep kicking me off. I'm gonna keep joining.
I had my psych test today for it was one of my last steps to becoming a correctional officer. I finished my psych test today, and there was this question on the test. It was one 200 question one, it was like one 300 question one, just filling in a whole bunch of boxes. But one of the questions reminded me, it said somebody that loves to give appreciation out but don't like to be praised. And that reminded me of Miss Joni. So I was thinking about her. I was thinking about myself too, because I don't like to get praised either. But it definitely reminded me of you because you love giving praise. And every time you get on the stream, you point somebody out for doing something good, but we trying to celebrate you now.
Boffin. Why
No.
Why you call me out like you right? I'm guilty.
Miss Joni don't like to listen. Miss Joni do not like no surprises. I lie to you not. Listen, me, Taylor, and a couple other people try to surprise or give Miss Joni something for her birthday. She gonna say something. Whatever y'all get, I don't want it. We like, dang, you want to do something good. And you talking about something, I don't want it. Do not spend your money because I'm not going to take it. I'm like, yo, what?
Hey, if my mother, if you still on here, don't give nobody your number. Don't let them hook you up in their mess, yo. Don't let them hook you up in their mess. Hey, Jazzy, stop asking me these questions, yo. Stop it. You gotta change the subject because y'all doing too much, yo. How do we even get here? Can we talk about Finn and this correctional officer stuff? Did anybody just hear that?
Yeah.
He about to leave us.
Bro, he mentioned
He about to leave us.
You going for the state or you going for what?
So the correctional facility I'm gonna be working at is in Harford County.
Sheesh.
I'm not leaving though. I'm not leaving. I'm not going nowhere.
You're gonna be gone, yo.
He not gonna be gone. You're gonna be like an hour or two.
That's a long drive. He gonna get tired of that. He gonna be like, no, let me go ahead and get me a apartment out here.
I mean, is it possible if you work up like Harford County, you could get transferred to the Maryland?
Yeah, you can transfer to any. I could apply for the Baltimore City one, but my dad had worked at the Baltimore County. It's not too big and it's a good reputation that my father got up there. So he told me good things about the jail for the most part. It's not like real old or nothing like that. So
yeah, Finn. Yes, sir. Man.
Don't be one of them
mess.
Don't be one of them officers smuggling drugs, okay?
He ain't doing nothing. They gonna want to make him whatever the highest ranking is. That's what they gonna want to do for him because
He gonna be a rookie. He gonna be a rookie walking around with all them keys.
Exactly. They're gonna want to make him climb that ladder so fast because they're gonna be all like, "Yo, how did we even get this kind of talent here?" That's what they're gonna be saying.
Y'all know Dorian is a menace. Y'all know he a menace in the inside, low key.
Jazzy, you is wow. This is why you can't tell people stuff. This is exactly why you can't tell people stuff, yo.
Oh, yup, her pie. Yup, her sweet potato pie. I remember that. Mm-hmm.
I'm through with y'all.
Listen, show up at her door. Here you go, Miss Joni. I don't want it. Bye. You know my books. Goodbye.
Yo, I'm through with all of y'all, and I blame Gemma the Dilemma because she the one that started it, y'all. Please don't, y'all. I'm for real. Like, I can't take it. I really can't take it. My thanks is just y'all being successful. Like, y'all going out helping somebody else. Like, that's all the thanks I need. That's it.
It's good. I got a surprise, but I'm going to keep it to myself.
Hey, yo. This is very much a mess.
How? It's not a mess. You brought it up yourself. You was the one that pulled out the MacBook, and we didn't know what was going to do.
I didn't know it was the Pro joint. That's why I told y'all it was my first time opening up one because I just got all the boxes stacked. So I didn't know it was the pro joint. Like shit.
It might be mixed or matched, maybe.
I don't know because all the boxes look the same.
Man, my man's real left Amazon and getting some blessings. He left Amazon to get some blessings.
He quit
No,
Amazon?
I don't know if he quit, but he said something about his hours had got messed up, so he's not there no more. I guess he might have been sick.
Awesome. That's awesome. He might can be at the school. He might can be at the leadership school.
That would be.
Ralph could be a role model. Like he could really be a good role model.
$30 an hour, bro.
He said he out there. He said he out there. I think I need to do the same. I think I need to walk up out that door, throw my hat on the floor.
Yeah, yo, nothing gonna say it's from my mother.
It's crazy. It's crazy. I don't even work nowhere yet. But what I was ready to say. Wait, Miss John, I could go, right?
Yo, yeah. Go ahead.
I was ready to give my advice to Dante, even though I already know you personally on a personal level. I feel like my thing, like kind of similar with Dorian and Ralph is. I just feel like, in my own opinion, always be aware of who you're around with, and not only who you're around with, and not only that, like don't always get too comfortable either. Like it's probably like you getting a high school experience, you getting a feel of it, but I would say don't get too comfortable. That's what all I gotta say. And Miss Jordan, I ain't been here in a minute. Like I got a lot to tell y'all. I got a lot.
Well, speak up. You only got 8 minutes.
All right. I'm gonna try to go fast. I'm gonna try to go fast. Mind you, all right, hold on. I don't think y'all know this. Atkinson, Red Storm. It's better than all y'all schools though, but I ain't gonna say too much because my trade is the best.
You are like
the best.
You know Polly on here, right? You know Weston on here, right? And you say you
and
my
you know
trade
Eastern
is the
here, right? Hold on.
Y'all got Western Pigeons.
right here.
Y'all got Western Pigeons and Polly. It's not Parrots.
It is Parrots.
No, it's something else. It's Polly. I'm gonna call it Polly Pigeons. Yeah, Polly Pigeons.
Western got doves.
Big Red Storm.
Polly has pigeons.
Excellence demand sacrifice. Stop playing with Epperson. You feel me? Everyone that game against City, do not play. You feel me?
You got alumni on here.
Yo, not your transcripts. Yo.
Man, we won that football game. Stop playing. But
not your transcripts.
Man, y'all hating on Epperson. Y'all already know what it is.
Charles, you can't even defend Mervo no more on the first day of school.
Nobody can never defend Mervo ever. I'm not even gonna lie.
No.
It was.
I can't even defend my school if I'm getting so-called called the daggone bully.
Y'all, you know what I don't like? All the Western people and Poly. Don't get me wrong. It's cool schools. It's cool a little bit. You feel me? But y'all act like y'all so important. Y'all act like Atkinson not right there. But let me get straight to the point. But I've been doing awesome. If y'all ain't know, I do mechanics now, so I'm working on cars. You feel me? I'm gonna be a future mechanic. So
that's why we ain't get our iPhones fixed, because you switched the cars. So I can get my oil change.
No. See, my thing is, Miss Joni, I had a lot on my I got a lot going on. I'm ready to have 2 internships. Well, one with Year Round and the other one that I did an interview for. And what else? And school been cool lately. School been cool. I'm not even lie. It's either I don't be around with a lot of people. You'll probably see me around with a lot of people because I probably catch the bus. You know, it was crazy because it's like every time when I catch the bus, it's like 50 kids, 50 Edmonton kids in one bus. It's like every bus I catch, it's at least one Edmonton child there.
Well, why Jimmy say you the best thing Emerson got, yo, and why she not even lied? And Yo-Yo said she be saying a bunch of heartbeats at Polly and Weston. That's because they get it. Polly and Weston kids get it. Where
That's
your
the
Emerson
thing.
people? Is you the only Emerson person we got?
Yeah, and that's the thing. People don't know about me. My classmates, they don't know too. They know I got my own business, but they don't know too much about me. I don't tell them what I do. Like I'm very humble. I'm not really trying to be friends with you or trying to tell you or be like, oh, I do this or I'm on this and all that. Like I don't tell stuff to
Thank
certain
you,
people.
Cam. Cam said put Emerson on. Thank you, Cam.
Oh yeah,
Cause
I'm gonna talk to Mr.
Cause
Perry.
Chaos Smoothie got
Sure.
them doves rolling in.
Y'all already know I'm gonna talk to Mr. Perry and Miss Simmons tomorrow. I'm gonna talk to him. Cause I mean, I'm already got A's. I already got A's. That's going good so far. I'm fixing cars. What else? And yeah, I'm doing a lot. Like, and I'm ready to have 2 internships right in my pocket.
Okay.
I'm not
Get
gonna
some
lie,
boy.
that program.
And I'm working on getting a car too.
What
Working on
program, fan? You went on mute.
Oh, I said that program not even be posting on the gram. Be looking a little cool, like how they all be at the car, working on the cars. So that seemed like a career type program. I like that, like how they building a program that you can actually use in the real world.
Yeah, because they switched my tree out like 3 times. Because at first I was nursing, and I found out like you're not going to become a nurse. You're just going to school to be a CGNA, and I didn't want to be that. So they changed it to dental, and like anything that got foundations of med and health is the history behind. So like the history behind nursing, we doing that dental or biomedical. Your 11th grade years when you start those type of trades. Your only trade that starts now is ENT, and that starts in your 10th grade year. So I'm like, let me go to ENT, which was my first pick. So now we all hands on. We picking up the stretcher with the L chairs. Like somebody could be like on the little backboard, like the yellow little backboard. If you get in a car accident, we gotta pick it up, carry it down the steps, put it on the stretcher, strap you in, put a neck brace on, and basically like do a full evaluation of the patient. Put them in the back of the ambulance truck. It's like it's real hands on, and that's one thing about Vivian T is certain classes you're gonna be hands on and stuff, but oh yeah, and I get my car. Well, I got my car, y'all. So yeah.
Yo, how y'all getting cars and we don't have no Mervo heartbeats, no
But
Vivian
that,
T.
I'm a mechanic.
Y'all slacking, yo. Unless you go to Poly or Western, you can't get no car because, like, what is you doing?
I'm a mechanic.
So about fights, it was 3. No, out of all schools, we had only 3 fights.
We had 2. One was on the second day of school, which
I don't think I haven't saw no Western. I did. I saw Western fight a couple days ago. Saw Western, and I haven't saw Poly. I'm not even gonna lie. I haven't saw Poly. Yeah, only 3. It was the 2 females, and it was another set of females, and it was another set of females. That's the 3rd.
I only see 2 Edmonton fights. One of them was always near the bus stop I was at, because it's like these 2 people was fighting that was in the same grade as me, and I had a class with them. And it's like, I don't know what's going on.
We argue about grades. Hey, yo.
Grades. Like I said.
Quiet, yo. You just got to be quiet at this point.
But like I said, Edmonton is way better. Y'all act like y'all too important. I don't know what's going on. But like I said, I'm future mechanic in the future. I'm very versatile. Oh yeah, Miss Joni, I'm coming tomorrow. I mean, Saturday.
Oh, all right, good. Okay. I need y'all jewels though. Yeah, y'all.
Oh, let me go first. I'm gonna
all right, go ahead. Give it to us.
Back up. All right. Yeah, all right. To all the Poly people, city people, Western people, whatever, who you is, the top high schools, please do not act too important. Please don't. I already know Edmondson. Atmosphere just
Wow,
be
yo, I thought
funny.
you had a real jewel.
Not only Miss Johnny, not only that, we got the best trades. We got two buildings, a A building and a B building. I work down in the basement. Where y'all at?
Uh,
But y'all out here fighting though, man.
Okay.
Man,
Go ahead, Tizzy Tay. And then we're gonna let Finn Mike drop the mic on us.
All right, so my jewel is surround yourself around people that you know gonna help you get to your bag.
Yes. Mike drop on us, Finn.
My jewel is know who you want to take, because he going through a little bit right now. So just know you are, know that you belong, and know that you can be great, and just make good decisions, and yeah, stay on your 10.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much. Well, all right, y'all. It was so good seeing y'all. I love it when we get all the boys on here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll see y'all later.
hold on, one more thing.
Oh my God. Yo, you taking up Jimmy time, yo. You taking up Jimmy time.
Oh, I forgot. I'm so sorry, Jimmy. But like I said, my school way better. I'm out.
No. Before you go, how we got two buildings too. Don't forget we're connected to Western. Definitely hitting y'all with the double homicides. Don't do that. We definitely got two buildings, an engineering and an academic building. We have trades as well.
I still said
Yeah,
way
computer
better.
science and
Do y'all got a
engineering,
basement? Do y'all
architecture,
got a basement?
engineering,
Do y'all got a
construction.
basement?
Yes,
Do you?
every
Hey,
school
you
has
can't
a
even
basement.
talk, yo.
Do y'all got surgery tech? Do y'all got surgery tech? Can y'all work on
Swimming
cars?
pool, y'all.
Can you work on cars? Can you work on
Y'all
cars?
missing.
Do you got an
Y'all
auto
missing
shop?
the things
Do
in
you
the
got an auto
ceiling.
shop? Do you got auto shop? Yes or no?
I'm trying to help you out, yo.
Auto shop.
Okay then. Okay then. If you don't got an auto shop,
Sam,
if you don't got an auto
y'all
shop,
got the
don't
same
start
trades as
me.
Mervo and any other trade school.
But that's the thing. Our auto shop way better. We got better tools. We got better trades. We got a whole basement. Y'all ain't got no basement.
Naeem, every school has a
Yo.
basement. Cut it out.
Now, and you gotta get some more storms on here first, yo, because like they were saying, you the best thing they got, yo. Like you gotta get some more storms on here, and then you might be able to talk.
I get the. You know what, gentlemen? This Redstone X is the
Yo,
next sacrifice. Stop playing. What y'all slogan at? Polly Paris, Polly Paris. That's y'all slogan. It's
Oh
X
my
is the
God.
man
that's
sacrifice.
not
Stop
our
playing. Stop
slogan.
playing.
All right, okay. The topic of the night: sexual assault and trauma. Yo, all right. See you, Naeem.
You understand why.
The girls is on. See, yo, A said,
What's up, y'all?
yo, is this really the topic? This about to be good. I need to get my popcorn.
Go ahead and get It your is. popcorn, Miss Joni. It is.
All
Yeah,
right,
you need to get your popcorn. We need to send out some emails too.
I'm gonna grab my popcorn,
But
get my
yeah.
emails ready. It's on, y'all. I see y'all back in a little bit.
All right. So what is up, y'all? Me and Gemma figured we switch things up a little bit today. Instead of talking about the usual mental health stuff, we're gonna talk about the sexual assault stuff that's been going on and how it relates to trauma and just like why it's so relevant today. Like I'm just too excited to get into this conversation because I got a lot of stuff to talk about after really witnessing all this stuff all week through the walk-ins, the anonymous posts, all this crazy stuff. Boys been what's the name? Boys been they announcing that some boys they've been sexually assaulting girls, boys that I know, and it's just like, oh my God, like everything's just been crazy. So I'm like, Gemma, we gotta make it relevant this week though. Ooh, it's giving technical difficulties. But yeah, definitely. It's definitely been a lot going on. So I think we can do like a little check-in first. Y'all just like tell us how y'all day going. I know I want to tell y'all how my day going. I just feel like I should tell y'all. So if y'all don't hear from me for a couple of days, just know like I'm recording. I'm recording. I get myself back together. Well, my day, it's been good. It was a short day for me. I had dance class. Dance class was like real relaxing today. We got some new equipment, so we had like blankets. and she let us put the blankets on. We was out for like a good 15 minutes, a cool little nap on a mat. She had the lights off. Like, it was super chill. Loved it. 10 out of 10. Recommend take dance class in high school, especially if you got a cool dance teacher, because y'all gonna get naps. But other than that, it was a real cool day. I had a nice good lunch, because they feed us, but they don't feed us. And 30 minutes ain't enough time to get in line and eat and all that. So, you gotta put a little pip in your step, pack your lunch in the morning. But that was good. And I had tryouts today at the school for the marching band dance line. Nobody never knows what I'm talking about when I say that. Like, everybody just always assumes that I'm playing the instrument in the marching band. I'm trying out for one of the girls who dance in front of the marching band. Y'all should know what that is. But all right. So, had tryouts today for that. That went good. I came home. And I'm excited to talk to y'all about this. Well, not excited. It's not nothing to be excited about. I shouldn't have to talk about it, but it's something that needs to be talked about. So yeah. Hold on. Now But you talking how about y'all my day day. been? And Now you I talking need about to my ask day. Sid about her day. Right. How you gonna forget about me? So my day was really good. I already knew like it was gonna be a little busy day because I had stuff to do. But today the school day was really good. Everything I needed to get done. Me and Gemma used our last period to do some work with the service sisters, well, as the service sisters for an agreement we have with the librarian. So that was really nice. We got a lot of work done in there. And then as soon as I got home, I had to prepare to do an interview for the Voices on Vax project that I'm on for Johns Hopkins. That was really interesting. I got to interview someone that is fully vaccinated, and it just went so well. Like, I'm just so excited to be able to show you all the results of that website when it finally drops. So I'll make sure to keep y'all updated. But yeah, it's been a productive day working on work. Now I'm on the Winning Wednesdays session. And like Gemma said, like I'm just ready to get into this topic though, because I just find it crazy that all of this is just coming out. Like, it seems like sexual assault is a trend now. Like, it's been here. It's been here. Like but Gemma, you wanna start off with how this stuff started, or should I? Yeah, I can start off. So y'all can see the comments. I ain't gonna read them about what everybody else said about that day, but just like some background. So I know it's been two different situations at two different schools, Poly and City. How ironic is that, considering we're supposed to be rivalries? But at Poly specifically, it was a situation with a young man that is a senior at Poly, and him like sexually assaulting freshmen that were coming in, and just overall being known for messing with and assaulting the young ladies at Poly. And I personally, not like personally knew him, like we wasn't like friends or nothing like that, but my cousin was friends with him, so I knew him through my cousin. And that's how we even had contact. And like, I could just tell from the jump that he was weird, and like he was always just like texting people weird stuff, texting me weird stuff and all of that. Like, it was just known all around like our freshman year that sophomore such and such was weird, and that you were supposed to stay away from it at all costs. So this year specifically, like, it blew up though. Somebody from another school, I don't know what school, because I don't know the boy, but somebody from another school basically like decided to stick up and represent the young ladies at Poly and Western, who were being assaulted by this young man, and made a page and was posting the stories that he was getting anonymously from the young ladies, and just basically putting him out there, his name, what he was doing, and just all the stories about what was going on at the schools, and trying to bring attention to the situation so that the school could see it and take some action on it. So that's the situation that's been happening at Poly, and stuff has been like branching off after that and all that. But at City today, it was a walkout in protest to sexual assault going on at Baltimore City College. I know the situation, but only from like a outside point of view, from like what I'm seeing on Instagram and all that. So I've seen two different sides of the story. The boy who was being accused of sexually assaulting the young lady who released her video, I think almost like a week, not even a week ago, like early on this week, she released a whole like 11-minute long video explaining what happened between them two and her story, and like how she had to leave City and go to a different school, and he stayed there after the sexual assault like case thing or whatever. And I later like found out through like posting all of that they went to court for it, and he posted about it and was saying that she was basically lying and that they had a consensual like situationship. Y'all know what I'm talking about when I say situationship. Like they wasn't together, but they were doing things with each other sexually, but it wasn't like the full on sexual intercourse. And he was saying that it was all consent, and that once he started messing with another girl that she got upset and then start saying that he was sexually assaulting her. So then it got taken to court. She lost the case in court, and I'm assuming that after that she decided to leave the school or something like that, and that's how she wound up leaving city. I don't know. It's all just a mess, but this has been the first instance where I've heard or seen the statement from one of the boys was actually being accused of sexual assault. So it was kind of like different. I'm not picking sides of anybody because I don't know anything and I'm not a judge. But it's just like, I don't know. It's just weird. And I think that the fact that all of this is coming out at once is just a lot. I know in my engineering class, I was sitting right next to Sid. I had my AirPods in. I was paying attention, y'all. But I had my AirPods in, and I was a girl that I know that goes to city. She was live during the walkout. She was a part of it, and I was on there, and I was just listening to like all the stories, and like I was ready to cry in class. I was trying to hold back the tears because it was like different people just like getting on the mic and feeling comfortable enough to share because everybody around them that was out doing a walkout was supporting them. I know it was a couple students from Poly that I seen there like on a live that were there speaking out and stuff like that. So it was like people from all over, and it was like really peaceful. I mean, it was some vulgar words used, but the anger that the young ladies felt was definitely, you know, understandable considering the situation. And like I know a young lady, she said that she was being sexually assaulted by her older brother since she was like I think 4 or something like that. And it's just like hearing so many different stories, like just outside of the fact of like being sexually assaulted by somebody you go to school with is just like crazy. And it was like a lot of people, y'all. And y'all know if it's that many people, then it's 1,000 times more. So it was just kind of a lot to take in. It's just everything is a lot, but I'm gonna let Sid go, y'all. That's kind of like the background and context on it. Sid,
Jimmy, you can hear me?
yeah, I can hear you.
Can you, can you hear me, Jimmy? Or did she just cut off?
Yeah,
I
I can
can't
hear
hear
you.
him. One
My
second.
Wi-Fi lagged. All right. I don't even know if y'all can you hear me? It's gonna. I don't know if we back. Y'all let me know if y'all can like see and hear me, cause I can't see myself.
I can hear you now and see you.
All right,
But
and I can see you and I can hear you.
all right, cool. But I definitely just wanted to add on to what Gemma was talking about, and it's crazy how close to home like this situation was to me. How it could have easily been me. The first boy that Gemma was mentioning that goes to our school. Not because I'm a very private person. I don't put my business out there, but like I don't care. I'm gonna just say it. Like I talked to him my freshman year, and he was a sophomore, but I didn't know like what grade he was in. Like we just talked. Like we never was serious. We got no relationship or nothing like that. But we was talking, and I actually like stopped talking to him. I cut him off because first of all, he was definitely very weird. Like Jimmy was saying, giving all weird vibes, a lot of red flags, being very like sexual and stuff like that. And on top of that, I found out he was talking to another girl that's like one of my not friends but like associates. We were very close our freshman year. So the girl was telling me like, yeah, I'm talking to this boy, da 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 da. And I'm like, oh, who that is? She like, oh, such and such. And I was like, oh, okay. So I'm glad I nipped that in the bud. I never played no games when it came to that, but just imagine if I would have kept talking to him and if something would have got crazy. Like, I'm just so glad that, I that happened and worked out the way it did. But also, Jimmy didn't mention that his mother is a teacher at our school. So the girls that were coming out and saying that they were sexually assaulted by him was also like putting out there that it's not that's not the first time that it has happened. And another thing, when I was talking to him after I was talking to him, I heard stuff about him having sexual assault allegations in middle school, and he always claimed he never did it and everything. But that was my freshman year, like that was 2 years ago. So for like 2 more years to go by and for now it to be more present cases coming out saying that he's doing it is like crazy. So it's like, I don't think honestly, people always say always believe the victim, and I'm not sure like how to go about that, but I definitely think everybody can't be lying. If 15 people is coming out with stories that's like very similar to everyone else's, there's no way everybody is lying and everybody hates that person. I just don't believe that. But yeah, it's being said that his allegations and his behavior is being swept under the rug because his mother works for BCPS. So it's just ridiculous. But like with all this awareness being spread and the anonymous pages being posted, so many things, great things that came out of that. I know he's been removed from the football team, and it was some crazy response. He posted some weird response on social media talking about he said something like, if I'm innocent, I mean, if I'm a liar, then God will know that I'm a liar. The truth shall come to light. All this crazy crap. Then somebody screenshotted a text that he sent them that was saying some weird stuff. Like, he sent somebody saying something like, "Oh, bro, pray for me, please. Not necessarily for my innocence, but just pray for me." That's weird. What you mean? Don't pray for your innocence, but pray for you. Like it's just a lot of crazy stuff going on around here, and I had to like definitely like step out my comfort zone because, like Jimmy said, like stuff like this it gets to me. Like it's very emotional because it could easily be like you or me. Like I never been the type to wait till something happened to me to be emotionally invested or involved. It's just like that could be your sister, your friend, your cousin that's sitting there sharing their story out front of everybody. Like, and it might be some people that has never told anyone. So it's like you gotta show like that you support it and you supporting these people that are coming out telling their stories, and that it's a safe space. So I definitely think this is a very important topic, and it plays a huge part in trauma as well that we're going to talk about a little later on in this meeting. But I definitely wanted to talk on that.
Yeah, I also heard like just recently, like yesterday, I think that he texted a girl that he was like actively talking to, but for like the boys from the other school who like was putting him out there and stuff for the stuff that he was doing, and he was basically just saying like, oh yeah, this gonna blow over, like they don't have nothing, it's like it's just like he's yet to even like try to deny what has happened, like if you really didn't do something, you gonna fight for it and say you didn't do it. But I mean, you could do it and do the same thing. But I'm just saying, like he's sitting in this comfortability, like he just knows like he's not gonna get in trouble. And I know for a fact, like he's doing these things. Like I'm telling y'all, like I know, and that's was like making it just like so unsettling for me, and especially Sydney, just because like what Sydney's saying, like just because it's like personal. Like I had friends that he's done stuff to and all of that, so it's just like it's really hitting home and it's like aggravating. And I know that he's still doing these things, and now he's really not receiving any consequences considering like how big it is. Like they were really like looking around for the boy who made the page and was putting him out there at Poly, and he don't even go to Poly. Like they had a picture and all that. Like they was really looking for him. Like you need to be looking for the person who these young ladies, all these young women are accusing this man of. Y'all not gonna go look for him. I know that he hasn't been to school for like the past week or so or something like that. I know people been saying like they haven't been seeing him around like in the hallways or at class and things. And people have been saying like people who have classes, like his mother is a teacher, so people who have his mother as a teacher, like they've been saying like she's just showing like real like signs of like aggravation and things like that, and they don't know how comfortable they feel in her class, considering they know what her son has done. So like it's a lot going on, and it's a lot of emotion that a lot of the girls at Poly and Western feel, especially before like everybody knew what he was doing and how public it was. That a lot of people were saying like how uncomfortable it was walking around like in school knowing that it was somebody at your school who was sexually assaulting young ladies and you're a female. So it's just like just real uncomfortable and unsettling. And I know that same problem was going on at City, and it was like really big, and it was like we don't want to walk the same halls as somebody who has sexually assaulted people, because even if they haven't done it to me or it was just one person, somebody who has that sexual assault trauma can be affected greatly because they know that it's somebody that's done something like that to them walking the same halls as them. So things like that should always be taken into consideration. It was something that Ro was saying in the chat about Polly like keeping everything under the wraps. Polly keeps everything in a close knitted tight knot, and that's just that. Like the worst things could be going. Polly had an STD outbreak that I never knew about until somebody told me. Like that's how tight they keep everything that happens at Poly because they want to keep their reputation so bad. And that's probably one of the only things I dislike about Poly, because I love everything else about Poly for the most part. It's just that they keep everything like so low profile, and I understand why, but sometimes it's not necessary, especially in cases like this. Like you need to show your support for the student body and like really help us, and you keeping it under wraps and like keeping it to yourself and the administration and not letting us know what y'all doing to help or what are y'all doing to move forward to handle the situation, and kind of just like sweeping it under the rug when we ask stuff and all of that. It's kind of really unsettling for the students. So that's one thing that I really dislike that Poly and like other big schools that I like Poly do, because it kind of makes things harder for the students and the staff. And now we had like that distrust, and now we don't want to tell them things that's happening. And now we have more instances of people getting sexually assaulted, and because we don't want to tell nobody at the staff because we feel like they're not going to give it the attention that it needs, it causes a huger problem. So things like
Or
that definitely need to be fixed.
or
What was you saying, Sid?
it causes students to take things into their own hands. They wonder why random fights breaking out, why violence is on campus and stuff like that, because y'all don't handle things. Poly, City, Western so focused on keeping that good name that they don't put out, what's going on. So when people hear Poly, Western City, oh, it's the best of the best, it's that the third. Oh, but you don't say that we had STD outbreak. You don't say that, it was I think we had it was like a knife found on campus during my freshman year, something crazy. There's a lot of stuff that goes on behind like closed doors. Like, yeah, Poly, great school, #1 for STEM in the city, great. But none of that means nothing if, our lives and mental well being are in jeopardy. And like Jimmy was saying, like even if it hasn't happened to you, like it's like I'm still greatly affected. Like if, I hear that a girl that I might not even know ever spoke to her, if I heard that she was violated and she's sharing her story, I feel violated with her. Like ever since, can y'all see me? Why my screen is black?
Yeah, mine is too, but I can see you,
Oh,
and
but
I can see us on the other phone.
yeah, me too. So, anyways, but it's like ever since I've been educated, like with Healing Youth Alliance, and I've learned about healing centered engagement and things like that. I am because we are, and how to heal as a community. Is like no experience is experienced as one anymore. Like if something is happening within my community, within like my people, it's just like automatically I'm affected now. I don't wait till something happened to me. I used to be one of them people. Oh, well, it's not me, until stuff started happening to me. Then I'm like, oh, it's me now. It can happen to any of us. So it's like I had to get out of that mindset. So now with like serious things such as this, it's like definitely unacceptable. And I'm definitely gonna, keep on advocating and trying to help out where I can. So this is very like crazy, honestly.
Yeah, so Cam said, how can we address it? I know for me personally, I don't like keeping my mouth shut about things that I'm passionate about, especially for things that I stand for and like my morals. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. My morals just as a person. So like when I feel like really strong headed about a topic and I really want to speak about it, like I will go all out, but I've been like restraining from doing anything just because I know like how Poly is and like how they like keep things under wrap. And even though I haven't been personally affected and I haven't been sexually assaulted by none of these young men or anything like this or had to deal with anything like this, it's still just really bothering me. And I don't know how to address it considering I haven't been sexually assaulted. So it's just kind of weird because I want to say something, but I don't know how to because y'all know how Baltimore City public schools is. I ain't here to drag nobody, but y'all know how they is just about certain stuff, and I don't know. I just don't have the best history with them, with me explaining a situation and how I feel, and them actually taking into consideration. So I don't know. Like I've even been like on my P's and Q's about like saying names and all of that, like making sure I'm not saying nothing, so nothing don't come back on me with them like, oh yeah, Gemma, she been doing this and doing that on Winning Wednesdays or something like that. Me and Anasia, we also talked about it on our podcast, and we had like a lot of Poly and Western students on there, and they were sharing their opinions and whatnot. So like even on there, like Jordan was saying, like say the names or whatever, because if they're sexually assaulting people, it's good to let other people know their names and what they look like and things like that, so that people can be aware of this. And like I totally agree, but it's just like I was saying, like, they're minors, I'm a minor myself, still just like it hasn't been any legal actions yet. So I'm not gonna do anything that could potentially get me suspended or in trouble. So it's kind of like you weighing your options if you want to, stand for something that you're passionate about or that you care about, or if you want to, like protect your school reputation and things like that. I ain't trying to get suspended. I got prom this year, ring dance, all of that good stuff, and I'm completely, in support of these young ladies and stuff. But it's just like I shouldn't be in that situation. I should feel like within my school, I should at least be able to voice my opinion, or to. It's definitely teachers at Poly who, we've been talking to you, and they've been saying they've been taking it back to the administration and things like that. But it just still feels like nothing is happening. They're not telling us. They're not saying it on the intercoms. Like, hey, we've been seeing the post that's been going on around social media. We want everybody to know that y'all are safe here. That we're making sure that nothing like that is going to ever happen again. And like they're not even like providing any type of like reassurance or comfort. And Polly is always kind of like really like up on us, especially about like our mental health and just like making sure like we're okay, trying to be considerate of our emotions and things like that. So for them not to like have said anything at all about the situation, like publicly announce it to the schools, it's kind of weird, and it's just like really unsettling, because now I'm thinking like in the front of my head, not the back, I'm thinking like he's not going to get any consequences for this because they're not saying anything about it. And as far as I know, he just chilling at home doing his work, or not. Who knows? He just chilling at home, not getting no repercussions at all. But they looking for the boy who was putting them out there. And girls that still at school still feel uncomfortable, still worrying about if he gonna come to school this day. Like it's just, I don't know, it's just too much. And I think that it could be handled differently if the school system had different policies in place when things like this arise, so that they can handle them quickly and effectively, with letting the student body know, because keeping us in the dark, it doesn't help, especially if it has everything to do with us. Now if it's something with y'all, that's something different. Y'all can keep that to yourselves. But when it has everything to do with us and our well-being, our physical health and all of that, like you have to keep us in the loop. Like I know when I was talking about it on the podcast, my mother, she walked in the room and she was like, "What? I ain't hear nothing about this. Usually Polly email me about everything." Da, da, da. She like, "What's is you okay?" Like just like things like that is kind of, it's just it's it causes worry, and it's really not good. Like my mother shouldn't have to be asking me every day like if I'm uncomfortable going to school, because it's somebody walking the halls that I know has sexually assaulted young ladies that I know that are the same age as me. So it's just like it's really unsettling, and I really think that it's something that needs to be done about it. But Cam, I'm really just not sure like where to start, because I haven't been in any trouble with Baltimore City Public Schools since I was in the 7th grade, and I'm not planning on getting any more, especially not for me just speaking my opinion. So I don't know, definitely like stuck in between, but yeah.
I mean, I definitely agree with Gemma. Like, I feel like with the way we see Polly, how they handle them, it's kind of like very like questionable. like Gemma said, like you don't think parents should know that they're going to school alongside uh, sexual assaulters and stuff like that. Like it's definitely questionable to me, but this isn't the first time that Polly has done something like that, ignored something that has affected all of us. I remember doing virtual learning the day that it was announced that the charges against the cops who killed Breonna Taylor was dropped, and everyone was rallied up about that. Like, you know, it was all over social media, all the Poly students, you know, and we get into class thinking that we were having like a little cool open discussion about it in the beginning of the class just to get our feelings off our chest, and basically like all the teachers ignored it. Nobody said anything about it. You know, it was blatantly ignored. I remember one of my teachers, someone put in the chat. Hold on, I'm sorry. Dang, I'm sorry, y'all. This is it's all in my throat. That's how you knew I'm getting in this conversation. But basically, we was like, are we going to talk about what happened with Breonna Taylor and you know, my bad. Am I good, Jimmy? All right, are we going to talk about what happened with Breonna Taylor and the charges today? And they like blatantly ignored it. So that was the first straw for me. Like I was heated about that personally, but it's really up to us and just finding creative ways to take this situation to the school and even bigger people. Like I know Miss Joni know people that know people that know people, and I have no problem getting in contact with them. I'm very fond of sending emails, writing letters, and always getting in contact with higher authority people. I'm also a director's delegate alongside my principal at Poly. I'm in the Student Government Association. Like, I'm definitely going to be bringing this up all the time, and I'm not going to stop until I feel like something is being done about it. So I think that's a good start. I think the walkout was also a good start today. I didn't participate in the walkout, like Jim has said. Like, you know, it's all about your form of supporting it and how you choose to go along this issue. And me personally, I'm not really, you know, too comfortable with going out of there. Like I might end up crying. You know, I might end up crying out there looking at a mess, and I ain't even been sexual assaulted, you know. But I just feel like I definitely support from a distance. Definitely watch the video like Jimmy did, you know. Like I'm definitely keeping up with everything that's going on. And this is my way of, you know, spreading awareness. This is my way of getting on here and talking about this. We could have talked about anything else tonight, but I'm like, nah, Jimmy, like, we need to address what's going on this week. And, you know, I felt like that was very important. So I know people get on here, like, from all over the world to watch Winter Wednesdays. You know, this is Miss Joni's Pride and Joy. So I'm hoping somebody will get on here and see this conversation and hear, like, what's been really going on. Like, you never know, like, who's watching. You never know who's listening in. So I feel like this is just a great start. We just need more people to get in on stuff like this. So.
Oh, all right. So before I leave the thought, I think that like what you were saying about like the Breonna Taylor thing and how they wasn't allowing us to like speak on it for a while. When they eventually did let us talk about it, it seemed like forced. Like they was just like, "Oh, do y'all want to talk about the Breonna Taylor thing? We're gonna set aside a couple of minutes for anybody who want to say something about it." Like at that point, I was like, "I don't even want to say nothing about it no more. It don't sound like you want to hear it, so I'm gonna just keep it to myself." So like even when they do give us the space to like express ourselves, if it's not genuine or it doesn't feel comfortable enough to do that and it seems more so forced because we made it an issue and it seems like y'all really have a problem about it, it makes us not even want to say anything. I also think that like topics being controversial, uh, is like an excuse for the school system to not allow us to talk about it or to have a space to talk about it, which I feel like is not an excuse at all, and it shouldn't be used in any type of instance because if it's wrong, it's wrong. If it's right, it's right. Sexually assaulting people is wrong, and we should be allowed to talk about it, especially if it's affecting the student body. If racism is going on, we should be allowed to talk about it, especially if it's affecting the student body. I shouldn't have to go out and create a club and to find an administrator just so we can talk about it at the school. No, why can't we have an assembly about it? Why aren't we allowed to, share our opinions openly in class and have the discussion when we're ready to have the discussion? Like, I just think like things like that should be more available to students, and maybe some of the things that we're going through now as like an entire school system that we've been experiencing all over the years, wouldn't be happening. Maybe people wouldn't be fighting as much, and just certain things like that wouldn't be going on. I do think, like, there is such thing as controversial topics. Everybody's gonna have their different opinions, and we all minors, we all young, and certain people have different opinions than me and you or whatever. So things are like really difficult to kind of control and like mediate. But if y'all was teaching us the correct stuff from the beginning, and the school system wasn't as corrupt as it was or built the way that it was and things like that, and going all the way back to history and segregation and all of that, we just wouldn't be in this situation. Like, everything always leads back to history. Every time I like backtrace it and figure out what's the problem, and it's always something to do with them disparities and all of that. So I just think that if we had like the right education about sexual consent and things like that, that we just wouldn't be in this situation. If we had the right education about racism and how to treat other people as equals, and give everybody just basic rights and respect, then we wouldn't have racism problems in school, because everybody would have that basic knowledge to respect each other and to know these boundaries, that we wouldn't experience these things. I know that when I had health class in ninth grade, we didn't learn nothing about like anything sexual, but I know another class they learned about like just parts of the body and stuff like that. But like, one of the things we should be talking about in health class, like, regardless of the age, like, is sexual consent, because it's something that happens at all ages. That girl today on that live, she said she was being sexually assaulted by her brother under the same roof as her parents at the youngest age of 4. So how early do you talk about these controversial topics with kids? And I know, like, it's a really difficult conversation and something like really hard to like, determine, and like what's gonna happen further from that. But I think a little bit more push on that needs to like take action soon, or we just gonna keep having these problems within the school system. And it's just, I don't know. I don't see how it could get any worse from here than your students literally walking out of the school at 10 a.m. and yelling out front sexual assault stories. I don't know how much more we can do as a student body in total to do it. If we gotta burn down the school, like, what has to happen for y'all to like really like take in what we're trying to say and not view it as, oh, we're being violent, or we're just doing this for attention or something like that, or somebody just riled everybody up and we were just following the leader. Like, when do y'all actually like start taking into consideration like how we feel, and that yes, we're young adults and we have feelings and we go through things outside of school, and the only stress we have is not just homework. Like, we experience these real life things that adults experience too. Like, I doubt half of the teachers at Poly know, or just half of the teachers in general at Baltimore City Public Schools know that some of their students don't have nowhere to go at night, or they wearing the same uniform that they've been wearing all week, or just other things that we face outside of school other than just like homework. Because I know in my advisory period, that's what we talking about, was just like, oh, stress at school and like all that like little miscellaneous stuff. And I'm like, that advisory period, that 90 minutes, we could be talking about the sexual assault stuff that's been going around in Baltimore City Public Schools. Y'all could be getting our info, y'all could be getting our point of view and our opinions on the situation, so y'all can know how to handle it. If y'all got enough people saying that, we have witnessed this boy do stuff. Multiple people have told me that they've seen him literally reach his hand down a young lady's pants mid hallway, pre COVID, but mid hallway, they were in the hallway and he just reached his hand down her pants, and she screamed, went home crying and all of that for the rest of the day, and nobody did nothing about it. So like, if we had more of those conversations that were just open, I mean, the whole student body, I'm not talking about, oh, it's optional, come at the school. And I mean, like, all that is good. And I see the efforts in that, but like, make it mandatory. Like, you have to make us tell you stuff, like, because we don't have that bond. So you have to start to build it, be transparent with us, allow us to be transparent with y'all, so that we can get things done collectively, like, as a team. Like, student body to administration, like, either way, we're supposed to be working together to make sure that each other, we get the things that we need, that we get the correct education and protection that we need, and y'all get whatever else y'all need as the administration. So just making sure that those relationships is transparent is just like really important, or you lose a lot of things as far as the student body and the administration connections.
Definitely, Gemma. And you just really pointed out something that I didn't even think about. Advisory, using advisory to talk about that is like an amazing idea. And I'm actually bring that to the principal tomorrow. See what she say about that. And like it's just irritating. Like it's just irritating seeing like so many efforts go out the window. Why are we coming to school after looking down social media all day, seeing all the sexual assault cases of a student or students that go to our school? And the first thing y'all want to do when we get to school is sing the poly hymn. You think I want to hear the poly hymn after hearing all that stuff yesterday? After seeing that y'all ain't doing nothing about it? Y'all want to say, oh, poly. Y'all like, no, we don't want to hear that. We want to hear what's being done for the students that's been sexually assaulted. We want to hear that y'all hear what we saying. You know, like I don't understand. I really don't understand, and it's just like it makes me angry. It makes me angry. Like trust me, I'm not smiling because I'm happy. I'm smiling because I'm angry, and it's just like I don't even know what else to do. But I do feel like there are other measurements that can be taken, and I feel like that's why the work that I do, I really take very important. Like these sessions, other things I'm in, like being a youth advocate, because like not a lot of people is as strong as me and Gemma and like y'all on here watching Winning Wednesdays to speak up about it. A lot of people just want change to happen and don't want to raise a finger. They don't want to say anything. Like, they're just hoping that one day it'll change. But we're out here doing the work. We're out here spending time getting on these sessions and educating ourselves about these things that happen. Like it's just like it's amazing, but it's also like, sad at the same time that it's not more of us on here. So that's really what I got to say about that before I get extra emotional because I'm already like, already like up the here with it. But it's definitely it's crazy. And I really that's why I'm really big on influencing people, because people hear you speak and you got to have that gift to make them want to speak up. I'm always encouraging people to use their voice, whether it's anonymously. Like that's what I do through my podcast. I know people aren't comfortable, showing their face and speaking up and saying, "Hey, this is what happened to me." Like I've dealt with sexual assault topics on my Talk to Me Tuesdays and girls that go through things, and I have, spoken about it and helped many people with it. But it was anonymously. Some people just not strong enough to just speak up and stand in front of a school with a blowhorn yelling that they were touched. That everybody don't got that. Everybody don't have that gift and that ability. So I just wish that it was really a way for everyone to tell their story in a comfortable way, and not only tell their story but see results from them telling their stories. Like I couldn't imagine me putting myself out there and telling everybody, hey, listen, I've been sexually assaulted, and everybody just like, dang. And the next, like, I would feel so like hurt. Like I would be like, I should have kept that to myself. I'm always like that when I tell people stuff and I overshare stuff. I'm like, dang, I should have kept that to myself. Now everybody probably look at me differently now. Like people just know a whole bunch of information about me that they don't have to know. So like I could definitely see where people be coming from when they don't be wanting to put their stories out there and they don't be wanting to share. Like it's definitely very understandable. But I feel like if there were more actions taken and clearly shown that something is being done, then it would definitely encourage more people to speak up. But until then, we can only talk.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I think that just living in this time, like in general, growing up is during a pandemic, during the Black Lives Matter movement, just like so many other things. Like it definitely encourages you to use your voice. Definitely been taught through Hush Smiles and Healing Youth Alliance on how to use my voice and share my opinion. Speak up for myself as a youth. I cherish all that, but like around this time, like you can be shamed and judged for sharing your opinion about the slightest thing, and it kind of is like we're conditioning, especially youth, like to be like silent about certain things and like keep them to yourself and to like handle it on your own time. Like your parents might not want to hear it at home. You don't have no support system. Your friends don't want to hear it. They judging you about it, saying that you lying and things like that. So like a lot goes into why I think a lot of people aren't like actually a lot more people aren't actually coming out and sharing their stories, and that's like completely understandable. And I don't think it should take 15 people or 16 or 25 or 30 or 100 people to come out and share their story about sexual assault uh because one person has did it and they need more evidence or they need more stories. Like I just think that all is just like that's just crazy. If one person said you investigate that situation, and of course make sure the facts is true, because you're accusing somebody of that is just like completely wrong, especially if they didn't do it. So all of that is weird. I know there was a situation recently, like during this time, where a girl, she did accuse a boy that was going to Poly of sexually assaulting her, and then later came out and said that he did and that she was lying. And it was really all for attention, considering another situation similar was going on to that. So things like that do happen. People do, accuse people of sexually assaulting them and then don't really mean it, or because it's out of jealousy and things like that. And I think that's what was going on around with the city situation. But that doesn't disregard people who have actually been sexually assaulted and are just now speaking up because they had the courage to speak up during this time or whatever. So I think that every incident, every situation individually should be investigated and should be taken into consideration heavily by Baltimore City Public Schools. And if it's not, then it's a serious problem, because they've been doing a lot. When I mean back to back posts on Instagram, like consistently, they was consistently talking to people on the football team to make sure that that boy was removed off of that football team and that he never played again. Like, the people on the football team were like extremely upset. It was a sophomore. This is basically like his freshman year at Poly. Like, he was so upset that that boy had did that to so many girls, and he was just like, he was just beyond upset that he made the football team look bad, and they felt like that they were just letting him get away with it because they were his teammates or whatever, and they were around him most of the time. So it's a lot on everybody, and all of that in itself can be traumatizing when you experience such situations like this, and then you carry those emotions on with it, and it causes issues. I know that I got anxiety. I'm jumping at a few people. I know Anasia, she shared on a podcast that the boy, what was it called? He was falsely accused of sexually assaulting the girl, like I said, but Anasia had seen him right after she read the post. She had seen him in Dunkin' Donuts, and she said like she was like even scared to like be in there at the moment because of what she just read about the horrendous things that he so called did to that girl. So just like things like that, even though that situation wasn't true, and she came out and explained that it wasn't true. But it's just like knowing that people feel like that is the same exact way they feel about that boy who actually did sexually assault those ladies at Poly. I know every time I seen him, I was like, let me keep my distance. I personally don't like seeing him at all. I haven't seen him at all this year. He's honestly, it was at the back of my head. I haven't even thought about that boy anymore. But just knowing that like he's still doing those things to young women, at the people had time at the time told him to stop, his friends and all of that. Like, it's just been a mess. And he's just been manipulating people. He's been convincing people to like still be his friends. And it's really just a tough situation. And I just feel like he's receiving protection because of the status that his mother has. And just how long he's got away with it altogether. Like they said, like he's had a history of sexually assaulting young ladies since middle school, and it's carried on into high school, all the way through. It's his senior year at Poly, so I know they definitely gonna be like, well, he ready to leave anyway, so there's no point of expelling him or putting nothing on his record because he's about to graduate this year, and best believe if he got a scholarship for college or something like that, they gonna keep that definitely under the wraps until he leave, and then they were like, oh, the situation is handled. He's no longer here. Y'all can sweep it under the rug. Just put your trauma under your pillow for the night. So just like things like that is basically how we see the situation as students that attend the school. So this is all traumatizing. Yes, it is for everybody, for young men, for young women who haven't been sexually assaulted. Like Nancy said, like we take this home with us too. Like hearing those stories is honestly disturbing, and I'm still hearing word for word the story that was said on that live on the megaphone and things like that. So all of that is traumatizing, and you kind of had to like reground yourself and kind of like center yourself. Like when you get home, I gotta like decompress. Gotta like let some stuff out. Just like kind of take some time to myself to make sure that I'm not taking on too many emotions from other people. And if you are already have that sexual assault trauma and this is just worsening it, causing an anxiety or that depression to spike back up, then always make sure that you go and talk to somebody. You are not crazy or anything like that. That's a stigma. We already talked about those, y'all. But make sure you talk to somebody, whether it's a friend or not. Y'all know Sydney got Talk to Me Tuesdays. You can vent her a nice little paragraph on there. She got her boundaries, but when the thing is open, vent her a nice little paragraph on there, let it out. Like it helps. I haven't done it yet. I need to, but vent her a nice little paragraph on there. Like write a letter to your counselor, submit it anonymously. Like anything helps. Just make sure that you're talking to somebody or you're allowing your emotions and your opinions and whatever else you got going on in your mind to get out so that we don't have anything detrimental happen against the youth. No, we don't. I don't want no suicides. I don't want no more fights. The violence has been in the air. Like I honestly don't want nothing to happen to anybody no more except for the people who had actually sexually assaulted people to be like held accountable and to receive consequences, like actual consequences. I'm not talking about no 2-day suspension, nothing like that. Like actual consequences, and we as the student body should be aware and notified of those consequences and what the school is doing and moving forward with that. So I think that's pretty much it. It's 7:50, so I don't want to go on too long. Y'all know Miss Johnny, she real close on
You
the
gonna
time. I
kick
know
us off
she gonna be
soon.
lenient because of the topic, so I don't think she's gonna kick us off. But
But
yeah, Sid, you got something?
Gemma, yeah, actually, you just definitely made me think about something. And it's like when you said, yeah, it'll probably get swept under the rug and stuff because he ready to go to college and stuff like that. Yo, just imagine he actually gets away with all the sexual assault cases that's coming out. He gets his scholarships to college. Now, at this point, he's living in a dorm. He's staying overnight on the same floor as girls. Like, it's just, they're unaware. They don't know. They become friends with them. It's just so much stuff that could just happen. Like the next thing you know, it's just more and more victims. It's just crazy to even think about. But if you're like me and you're an overthinker and you get into things a lot and once you in it, it's like you can't get out of it. I would definitely recommend, like, definitely like Jimmy said, just depressed from it. I know me personally, I be having to take a break from social media. Like, it be too much going on. Like I be feeling like I'm missing out, and then it has me constantly looking to see it's another allegation after another allegation, and then it's actual pictures and images, and it's like so much stuff. It becomes overwhelming. Like Gemma was in class looking at the live of the walkout. Like it can just take up a lot of space in your head, and sometimes you just need to like clear your mind for a second, just for a second. Not saying like just totally forget about it, but like it can be definitely very worrisome and just a lot on you as a person. So I definitely say, like, if you haven't so far, take some time out to yourself. Like, just get off social media. Sometimes watching a movie helps me take my mind off stuff because it's like I'm just focused on the plot of the movie. I'm not really thinking about stuff outside of it. Just little things like that. Practicing self-care, hitting the gym, just stuff like that. I think is worth doing when it comes to a time like this. It's definitely like similar to other very popular topics, like when George Floyd, the murder was happening, when the Breonna Taylor case was happening, and there was just so much stuff all over social media all day long. New news coming out every day, all day. You constantly trying to keep up with everything. It was just very draining after a while, especially when you're not seeing no results come out. Like, it's just very like draining and can make you depressed. So definitely just make sure you take care of yourself during a time like this.
Just one more thing. 'Cause I know we near the end, but it has been like really like a lot of support, especially from a lot of males at Poly. I know they've been like really supportive, like on Instagram and things like that, making sure that it was spread, making sure that the young ladies at Poly and Western felt safe and things like that. So it has been like really a lot of support, and the fact that another boy from another school was posting about it, like he has friends at Poly, but the fact that he was posting about it, like he sacrificed his page, he was making pages, getting stuff taken down and all that. So like those like that support, the amount of support from definitely, males and things like that doing something as sensitive as sexual assault. And just support from like everybody, like me and Sydney, we haven't been sexually assaulted, but just offering our support and everybody else who is offering their support and the teachers who allow, the students to talk about it and, ask us, are we okay and things like that. All those things, they help and they really are appreciated. But I think like it's time for some hardcore, like some action. Like I need to see something being done, like something. I need to see something being done. And like they can say like we have all these roles and you president of this and you can get your opinion of this and that. But sometimes it feel like they don't be handing us all the way. Like they be like, all right, we appreciate what you said. Have a good day. And that's just that. Sometimes I need to I need you to write it on the to-do list. Like right now, I want you to go home and like write up a new policy on it like ASAP. Because I said it and I'm the one who attends your school. I need something done about it. Like that's how serious I feel like the student opinions should be taken. Like I feel like they do take our opinions into consideration. And I don't know the process of everything within Baltimore City Public Schools. I know like, state restrictions and all that, everything, plays its part. But I feel like a lot more just could be getting done and we could be a way better school system as a whole, like all schools across. Like I feel like we could be a lot better. Like there's just so many problems there is to address. Like aside from the sexual assault situations, like it's just so much more that needs to be addressed. And like we honestly need to hear from the students. I don't want to represent everybody in Baltimore City Public Schools. I want everybody else to speak up. I want to hear somebody from Emerson and from wherever else in Carver and whatever else other Baltimore City Public School there is. Like I want to hear from everybody, not just me because I'm in Hot Smiles or Sydney or Yo Yo or Autumn. Like not just us. Of course, everybody has to play their part, but like people who don't necessarily or typically, share out, they need to be the ones who are reached out to and to share their opinion. Like everybody needs to feel able to give their opinion to the people who we spend most of our day with. I'm at school. I literally didn't get out of school today until I didn't get home until like almost 6 o'clock. Like I almost missed one on Wednesday. Like I didn't get home until 6 o'clock. And for the past like 6-7 days, I've been getting out of school. I've been there from 8 to 6 p.m. all day, like all day. So that's where I spend most of my day. I don't get home till 8 o'clock. Then I gotta do homework and all of that. So like most of my day, those 24 hours, Monday through Friday, is consumed with poly. So that's all that's on my mind 9 times out of 10 out of the day, whether it's homework or a sexual assault case or a tryout or a club or a class and anything like that. Like it's just always something to do with school. So the fact that that is what consumes us most of the day, we should be allowed to talk about it and give feedback on it and give our opinion on how we are doing as a student body. Actually, some stuff, some of the drama that we have is definitely started by us or whatever, but it's y'all role as an administration is to make sure that we're heard and that we get the protection and the mediation that we need for the situations that we go through and that we know that y'all are being an active support system. Not just the one time, the one little mental health assembly and then, we keep it pushing for the next 4 years. No, like regularly, this needs to be implemented within the schedule. Yeah, all this free time, all these gaps within the schedule. The lunchtime is 30 minutes. Y'all can't cut something out of the classes. They 90 minutes. Y'all can't cut something out of that to make sure that y'all hear us and y'all actually like taking into consideration, like actually take action on it, not y'all just hear it. Somebody fake take notes, or y'all just take away the parts that y'all want to take away and then keep it pushing. So just making sure that something is actually like happening and I don't feel like my voice is just being like useless because nobody is doing nothing about it. It's just really important. So I'm not done talking about it, but I'm done talking about it because I feel like it's getting real
Yeah.
repetitive because nothing is happening. So yeah, that's it. Ms. Joni can come back. She need to close us out.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
now I'm working myself
I
up.
ain't even dropping no jewels. I feel like we've been dropping jewels for the past hour. Like that's how intense this
I'm
conversation
done.
was.
Yo, y'all did it, yo. Like y'all did it. Like this was so powerful and so meaningful. Like people definitely got to come back and listen to this conversation. Like this, like y'all did a great job. I mean, all y'all sessions are always good, but like especially this and just the representation. Like, thank y'all so much.
Thank you for having me, Miss Joni. But we gonna get off here. You know, respect your boundaries. You know, you probably got some other stuff to do because you never stop working. So I'm gonna get off here.
Y'all crazy.
Yeah, see you,
See
Miss Jody.
I see y'all next time. Hey yo, Karen said not to protest to the Jews. Hey yo, I can't even be mad, yo, because the conversation is too deep and like it really take a lot out of you, like emotionally and mentally, to have those conversations. It's like, yo, people be thinking that it's easy just to talk and facilitate conversations and like just to be there. But like it's not all that easy because you like really got to show up with your full self and that can be draining. So I just appreciate them, especially being like right in the mix of everything, still having the energy to come on and have a thoughtful conversation about it. Like, yo, amazing. Definitely powerful chaos smoothie. Hey yo, stop playing, yo. Not what she see what she yo, stop playing, yo. But this was a great winning Wednesday, yo. I'm actually looking for somebody, yo, to host Thriving Thursday for me tomorrow because unfortunately, y'all, I'm going to be with the family of the 17-year-old. His name is Montrell Graham. He got shot last week. So I'm gonna be with his family tomorrow. The funeral is tomorrow and the repast is tomorrow. And they asked me just to come, like say a few words and all that, and just be with them tomorrow. So like that's the least I can do is honor their request. So I actually cleared like my whole calendar tomorrow just so I could be with them and just show my support in whatever small way I could. So Driving Thursday, yo, if somebody want to be on there from 6 to 7, yo, if you can host, and you already know I'm gonna look out for you on the pay tips, so you ain't even gotta worry about that. But if somebody want to host Driving Thursday for me tomorrow, yo, hey, Gem of the Dilemma, 17, yo, got shot up. 17 got shot up. So sad, yo. So sad. Very ridiculous, y'all. Very ridiculous. It's crazy. But that's why we got to continue to do the things that we do so that at least we can have some type of space to where though people know that they got other options. And yeah, we're not going to fix the whole thing by ourselves because it definitely takes a village, but we can be a small part of the solution. Yes, Beast is going to be on tomorrow too. Miss Money Mo she going like do all that part. I really just need somebody from 6 to 7. Like I need somebody for 6 or 7 or whatever to take my place, and then you can basically leave at 7, hand it over to Beats, and then Beats gonna rock out for the rest of the time. Chaos Smoothies, how are you covering from ATL, yo? If you serious, let me know. Yo, if you serious, let me know. Cause it's a need. But yeah, hey, Gem of the Dilemma, you already know, yo. Listen, whoever can do it, just let me know. Hey, be my first time going to the Hey, yo, that's what's up. Look, it's the first time for everything. But y'all let me know. Like, I mean, I'm down to have two people as the host, and y'all can bring on like whoever else y'all want to bring on. But my hosts, they the ones getting compensated because y'all responsible for the whole thing. So, but just let me know, and I'm gonna hook that up, and we're gonna take care of that. But yo, it's way past our time, yo. You already know. You already know what I'm about to say, yo. Go be productive. Hey, Gem of the Dilemma, Cam is that expert, yo. Go be productive, yo. If you already consistent, yo, then you already got goals. So I ain't gotta give you the whole goal speech because you already know that you need some goals, and that's what it's about, yo. And like, you gotta start somewhere. Even if you ain't got no big crazy goals, yo, you can start with a small goal, yo. But you already know what time it is, yo. Go be productive. You still got about 2 more working hours left in this day. And I hope I'm gonna see y'all on Saturday. Yo, I can't wait to see y'all. And if y'all rocking with us tomorrow, I won't be on here, but somebody is gonna be on here, yo. If you rocking with Thriving Thursday, hey yo, if you made it to this point, you a heavy hitter. H. I can't even say the words heavy hitter no more, yo. So disappointed, yo. Can't even say the words. But that's for another day. I can go in on that. But all right, y'all. I'm about to get up out of here. I'll see y'all next time, yo.